I was in the kitchen. I started as the baker. Then I became a cook for a few years, probably 10, 15 years, probably longer. And then they opened up the cafe downstairs and they needed a baker, and I stepped up and said, I'll do it.
So I started my time here at South Shore Health as a 16-year-old diet aide in the tray line area. I proceeded to go into the retail side and found out that that was my passion, and I really enjoyed it. As I was in high school, I became a lead person, so I would fill in on the weekends. And I do have a little quick story about that. My first weekend that I did fill in, they told me if I had any issues that I could go see Phil Lemieux. And I thought to myself, who's Phil Lemieux? I don't even know who this person is. And they said, no, you know Phil. You have to know Phil. I said, no, the only Phil I know is Phil the baker. And I said, you mean the baker? Phil the baker. I always knew him as Phil the baker, not Phil Lemieux.
What a concept.
But he did help me. So after I became a lead person, I graduated high school and I got promoted to dining room manager. A few years later, I was promoted to food service manager. And recently, I've been promoted to a director of nutrition and food services.
I come in at night, I set all my stuff up in the next morning, which is the muffins for the dining room, the pastries for the dining room, and then it's all the desserts for downstairs, the bags of cookies, the breads downstairs, just the cookies itself. The people in this hospital are just cookie gluttons, I'm telling you. We sell a lot. There's a lot to do, but it's just keep plugging away.
He does it all.
Hey, I have people, right, when I walk through the park in Whitman, they'll go, what are the breads today, you know?
It makes you feel good. Actually, my daughter is a nurse here over at the Cancer Center. My son Christopher worked here for a while. My dad worked here for 20 years as a shuttle driver. It's definitely a family atmosphere for me. I also like that we're entry level, so we see a lot of people that come in, it's a stepping stone for them. So we see people that have gone to other departments and moved on. We have people that have been nurses. We have one person that's a doctor that came back. So I think that we make an impact on people's lives, and they carry it on to their next jobs, and it's nice to see that.
I enjoy working, and you go down there when the cookies are all gone, that's a good night. It makes you feel good, you know?
I have been working with Phil for a long time. And I can just say that Phil's a go-to guy. Anytime that we need anything, he's the first guy to, offer a hand. He'll do anything that you need to do. He'll, pitch in whenever he needs to do anything to get the job done properly.
Donna's the same way, I've seen her out in the cafeteria, out in the line with a hairnet on when people are out or whatever. She'll do whatever it takes. Everyone goes, well, when are you going to retire? When are you going to retire? Just the fact that I've been here for 45 of the 100 years the place has been open, that's a highlight in my life. My, how time flies when you're baking cookies.